I'm Deco.
I'm Dave Lee.
And we're here to review the Irig Acoustic. Okay, so the Irig Acoustic is the new one from IK Multimedia. Obviously you all know the Irig, which is for electric guitar, so you plug straight into your iPhone,
iPad, iDevice,
whatever. Yeah. So this one is a new one, so it's for an acoustic. So it's a miniature amp microphone, basically.
Just hooks on right at the bottom here underneath the sound hole.
And
just
then
slides on. And
then goes in to your pad and to your app. Comes in a nice box. In the box there.
Comes in a little pouch for keeping, so you can take this with you when you're out and about. Fits in your gig bag.
Need a bits of paper, you're throwing a bin.
Absolutely.
Everything's there.
And the way we've got it set up today is, like I say, it's just slotted in here onto the sound hole of this Baby Taylor. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's a Baby Taylor.
That then runs on its own cable into the iPad itself, sitting here. And we've got it coming out via a mini jack into the headphone socket in of just a little amp here. So it's running completely flat line into an amp, just so that we can monitor what's going on there. Usually you use earphones, or you take it straight out and you put it into some recording device or another, as we're doing. So
yeah, and it's also got facility to record audio itself, which we'll have to remember how to do that.
Oh yeah, we need to turn that on, don't we?
Yeah.
So we hit the recording button there, and that gives us an old school reel-to-reel recording. And if I hit record, we're now rolling on that.
And then to go back to the other screen.
I think we click that. No, we don't do that.
No.
No. To get back to the other screen, we'll just click that button again.
Yeah. And
I'll just click it again to make sure it's still recording. It is.
Yeah, so it's still rolling. So cool, yeah. So we'll start off just with looking at the body modeler side of it. So it can model different types of guitar body here. So we're starting off with a Dreadnought. It's called Dreadnought 2, this style. Do you want to give it a whiz?
Well, should we hear it just acoustic at the moment? So if I unplug this amp here, I'll just unplug the amplifier. This is how the Baby Taylor sounds on its own. Which is pretty nice considering it's a travel guitar.
Actually, it's a really nice guitar. I think I'm going to do a review of it itself at some point.
Okay.
So now we're in yet. So now we're going to jump it up to a Dreadnought. So bear in mind, this is a tiny little baby guitar here. Cool.
So as you can hear from that, it's got a lot more bass end. Actually, can we switch the body modeler off so we can compare like the dry signal into the amp? Because people might say that maybe that's the amp providing that bass end. So if you hit the button.
Oh yeah.
Okay, right. So this is off. So that's just the mic picking that up.
And there's a body modeler on. So here we have a jumbo. That's pretty cool. It's kind of a little bit more top end on that one.
Yeah.
A parlour guitar.
Which should model itself really, I guess. Quite crisp highs on that.
It'd be good for picking, I would have thought that one. You can also adjust the dry to wet. So if you just play away there, Dave.
Chords or solo stuff?
Solo stuff. So you can see it's got time to dry there. Into fully whack. And then a bit of a mix. Jump up to another dreadnought there. Do the same thing. Cool. So as you can see, we've got 4 bays here for choosing various pedals. So the Body Moddler is one of those. Here we have a 12-string emulator in this one. That's why I said that octave higher emulator. Cool.
Yeah, and you can change the mix on that, so you can wind down the high end if you need to on that one. So
Wind it down a little bit, to
Yeah.
halfway.
it's a lot more realistic sounding.
Yeah. Cool. So should have a reference to chuck in another bay there. So let's see what we got. So we've got choice of EQs. There's a couple of EQs. There's a graphic EQ and like a standard parametric type. We have a 12-string and what looks like some sort of pitch corrector there. The Body Moddler, a compressor. I think that's all that's in those ones.
You can buy more, I think,
Yeah, I
to
think
add to it
there's-
as add-ons in-app
Yeah.
purchases. Yeah.
And
That'll
it's
be the same, yeah.
same on that one there. So the next bit is to look at, so it has amp emulations here. So there's 3 in here, so solid state 1, solid state 2 and tube. So we'll start with, we've been on the solid state 1. Each one of those comes with gain controls, you have presence, volume, bass, mid, treble as standard. You've also got a variety of effects here, so at the moment we're on a spring reverb. We have a level and time adjustment for that.
Quite effective. Yeah.
Is a flanger. Quite a subtle flanger, I would say, but a delay.
What was
It's quite nice. And then additional for acoustics at chorus. Or chin that body up, give it a bit more of a thickness to it. Cool. So that's solid state 1. We go to solid state 2, similar layout. Have a little bit more control over reverbs in this one. So we have a hall reverb on at the moment. Make that a bit bigger.
So now you can do the reverbs as well as the other effects at the same time, whereas the previous one it was not.
Yeah, because they're separated. The reverbs are separated out on this one. So you have a hall plate, a room, and a spring, and then we have a flanger chorus, delay 1, delay 2. So they're in separate banks there, so you can mix those. So a nice hall reverb there. Plate reverb for studio work. Room reverb. And then a spring. So then we got it going a flanger and a chorus, and then we've got 2 different delays on this one. So let's put those on. Delay 1. BPM sync there to tap tempo that as well. So the last that it emulates is going into a tube head. Oh, by the way, there was graphic EQs on the solid state one as well, so you can also adjust some of the key bands a bit more in depth. This one, yet again, there's a choice of some reverbs on, yet again, a Hall Plate Room Spring. We've got room on for the moment. And yet again, we've got similar effects, but it would have that bit more of a tube warmth. This one.
Yeah, that warmth is evident from the sound here. Which is not always what you want with acoustic, which is why I presume we've put two different solid states in. That's because we're running through an amplifier at the moment, which is not really what it's designed for.
We can finally sculpt with an EQ pedal there. Then we've got parametric as well.
But I think it's worth it. It's probably not going to cost a huge amount of money. My iRig, original iRig cost £70, so I imagine it'd be around that.
I think it's around the 40 mark actually.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I think it's
that's
around the £40 mark. So it comes with, there's either, I think you can get the free, there's a free version of, I'm not sure if this is the free version or
no, this is the full version, yeah.
I think the free version just comes with a couple of less things, but you can, like I say, that with all iRig stuff, there's extras that you can buy, extra effects that you can buy, like pedal boxes here. So what other facilities we've got on here? We've got a tuner.
Yep.
Nice little tuner. It's not on at the moment, but yeah, it's there. The tuner does what the tuner does.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's on there now. Look at that. How perfect is that? Oh, a little bit out on the B string there. Pretty accurate actually, pretty accurate tune.
Yeah, I deliberately tuned to be a little bit flat because it sounds good
just
D on this.
Just to check it out.
Just
the tuner.
Well, yeah. Intonation reasons really.
Yeah. Okay, and so I'm not sure what that is there. That's
I think that allows you to play songs that are saved on the iPad through it so you can play along to them.
Yeah, it looks like
loop sections.
Yeah, it looks like you can loop sections there. Yeah, so we've got a looper built in as well, which is really handy.
Oh, that's
cool. Really cool, so I didn't realise that. So we've got a built-in looper. You can't really see it on the screen there now at the moment, but...
Oh, we have to buy it.
Oh, we have to buy the looper.
Oh, wait.
No, No, I think you get.
Oh, we've turned the internet off, so we didn't get messages through. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what that's about then. And then that looks like a snare drum or some sort there.
What's that?
I'm not sure what
That'd
that
be a
does.
drum machine.
Yeah, we've got a lovely drum machine. Let's have a bit of drum.
Yeah, let's have a bit of drum. Okay. Whoa, that's exciting.
Oh, that's exciting. It's spun round. There we go. So we've got the recording in there at the moment, which hopefully is recording this whole time. That was rather random. Hopefully we're still recording. Yeah,
well,
looks like we are still recording.
Make it stop.
Make it stop. There we go.
Just going to loop the outro beat there.
Yeah. So, so I mean, it's got everything on it you could possibly want, really. And you can record. I think there's actually a different view for this, which I saw last time.
Yeah. There you go. So you can look at the different EQs.
You can pan, send EQ on it. You know, so and you've got multiple channels here. So I think you can have up to 8 channels. So like an old 8-track recorder, which is pretty cool. So you could record your drums loop there on one, and you could put down a couple of rhythm tracks and guitar rhythm tracks and pan them, and then stick a lead in the middle.
And you can also see the waveform as well, so you can do waveform editing.
Yeah, which is
well.
really, really useful, I think.
Yeah.
You know, so altogether, I think it's an amazing little thing. And just to go on to sort of the quality of the microphone, I suppose, is the main thing. Obviously, we're monitoring back here through a little lamp, so it's not going to be the best. You're going to hear it really when we then take the video back for editing. Is when it's going to really kick out. But
yeah, so hopefully this recording will save that we've been recording on the iPad itself, and we'll be able to use that for the mix, so you'll be able to hear the difference.
Yeah. So, and what we do some ABs on that as well, from microphone to the clear one. So, but from what I've heard so far, it's actually really good. The emulations are really good.
Yeah, I think
really
so.
Seem to
They're really nice, especially when we were monitoring with earphones when we were testing it out before. The emulations were great. We really could tell the difference, especially on such a little guitar. But although it's pretty nice itself, you know, you're never going to get the kind of the dreadnought sound out of it, or the jumbo sound.
And also, if you pass it over a minute, I say this is everything, because you can probably talk for it. Hello, this is the guitar mic.
This is God. Oh God! Oh no! Okay, good.
See, it has tins of feedback inside it. Anyway, I think that's it.
Yeah, thanks very much.
That's us done. See you next time.